What's up, Packers fans? Aaron Negler here with Cheesehead TV with the news that MVS is indeed signing a 3-year deal with the Kansas City Chiefs. The Packers have some work to do at wide receiver. There's no question about it. After the trade of Davante Adams and losing both MVS and EQ in free agency, they are left with Randall Cobb, Allen Lazard, Amari Rodgers, and a number of question marks. Amari Rodgers himself is a bit of a question mark. There's no doubt the Packers have work to do, but there is a lot of ball game left. I have seen a whole bunch of hand-wringing and consternation about the wide receiver room, and I get the frustration and I get the anxiety from Packers fans, but who do they play on Sunday? Oh, that's right. They don't play until September. And acquiring talent, collecting talent, building your roster, that's a 365-day-a-year job. And there's no doubt that this opens up, you would think, a possibility for acquiring a wide receiver via trade, whether that's Devontae Parker, whether that's Brandon Cooks, or signing somebody in free agency, possibly a Julio Jones. There's all sorts of options still out there. And I get it's hard to sit and wait in this, not even day by day, but hour by hour news cycle, even hell, minute by minute when it comes to Twitter. But trust in the Packers front office. They have a plan and they will find ways to, augment the wide receiver position. But I would also say, I do think we as Packers fans have gotten very used to having tons of talent at wide receiver, mostly because we've had Davante Adams for the last number of years. But even when Aaron Rodgers was a much younger quarterback, you guys remember the SI cover and the number of talented guys he had to throw to. And even before that, under Brett Favre, they had a number of talented wide receivers. We've always been kind of blessed at that position. And I'm not here to tell you that, it doesn't matter or wide receiver can be completely devalued. But it's not about the wide receiver group. It's about the 5 eligibles that you put on the field. I talk about that all the time here on this channel. It's about eligible receivers going out in patterns, and they can come from any skill position, whether it is wide receiver or tight end or even running back. And you got to think, heading into next year, yes, they will still add to that position. They will undoubtedly bring 1 or 2 guys in, and they will augment through the draft. But they're also going to start probably featuring guys like Aaron Jones a little bit more. Definitely A.J. Dillon going to see a lot of uptick in the passing game. They've got guys at tight end that they can utilize. I get it. Sitting here late March, you look at the depth chart and you're like, I'm not so sure. I'm here to tell you to breathe and relax. The Packers have a plan. They were never going to get that number with MVS. $10 million a year. And I know we haven't really seen the details of the contract yet, but $10 million a year was about what people expected his market to be. And the Packers just weren't going to get to that number. A quick note on MVS, though, before I head out. I'm going to give him a shout out for taking a lot of slings and arrows on social media throughout his time in Green Bay. And he always handled it really well. People got on him big time for the drops a couple of years ago. And then it never gets mentioned that he had no drops last year. So this guy who continued to develop and improve his game. Last summer in training camp, he was lights out. It sucks that this past season his time on the field was cut short due to injuries on a number of occasions, but I wish him nothing but the best going forward in Kansas City, unless, of course, it's in the Super Bowl against the Packers. So there you go, folks. Just take a breath, breathe. They've got a plan. They're going to be okay. Rodgers will have plenty of options come September. Do me a favor, hit like on this video and subscribe to the channel, and then tell your friends, tell your family. Cheesehead TV, we are devoted to Green Bay Packers fans worldwide.